Good afternoon and welcome everyone to the 2021 New Foods Feud. New Foods Feud. You know, the number one reason people come to the Iowa State Fair, they tell us by survey, is because they love the food at the Iowa State Fair. So this contest has evolved over the years and become one of the favorite features of getting ready for the fair. 29 days from now, we started with 63 foods, new foods. We have screened that down to 10, and our distinguished panel of judges, yell everybody. All right. Are going to screen it down to 3, the top 3, and then our general public, those of you watching out there at home, you're going to come to the Iowa State Fair and you're going to cast your vote to which one of those 3 you think is your most favorite. But there again, you can still get any of the 63 that are offered at this year's Iowa State Fair. So, without further ado, we're going to get this feud going on, and each one of you judges get ready to have the strong arm contest right in the middle here as you come up for the feud. Food Feud, that is. And who's going to be our guest host? Well, this is Scott. Sepger is the actor. Some of you know him as a writer. Some of you know him as a producer and a filmmaker. But most importantly, he's a fair-goer from way back. Scott went to Iowa State. He started a little bitty film company that is now a very big film company and is responsible for the Iowa Nice series. He's been on PBS. He's eaten a few corn dogs in his day. And he was even a judge for a previous food contest. And now we have promoted him to the head master of ceremonies today. We have new feuds to announce, so let me turn this over to Scott, and I will be back with you with the winning envelopes in just about an hour and a half. So, is everybody ready? All right, Scott Sepger.
Thank you. All right, let's hear it for Gary, everybody. He made you clap. Now I'm going to make you clap. All right. Hey, we're bringing the first foods out right away. I'm excited to be here. Gary called this a promotion. I feel like it's a demotion because I'm not going to get to eat. But we'll keep working on it. It'll be just fine. But thank you for everybody who's tuning in on Facebook Live right now. Thank you to all the judges. Thank you to the vendors. Hey, they're probably getting a little stressed back there. So if we could give them a little support. Can we hear for the vendors all back there? And we will be hearing from the vendors as they bring out their food. But we're going to have a good time today. I'm sure this will go off the rails. That's why I'm the host, so I'll make sure that it happens. And come on in. What is our first food? Well, we're about to find out. Here we have our first contestant in the semifinalist battle here. What is your guys' name?
I'm Anna Lamro, and this is my husband, Ryan. We're Georgie's Concessions owners.
And what new food item are you guys sending in today to be judged by the judges?
We have in front of you our Pretzel Bites. We have both cinnamon sugar and salted. They're real buttery, real good, and 4 different sauces to choose from.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. Well, hopefully for you at home, we'll be getting you some close-ups of these. It's going to be really nice because they're going to be delicious. You'll probably be able to get the flavor through Facebook. I heard that they're delivering a new thing. But where did your inspiration for this food item come from?
Oh my gosh, that's a great question. You know, we are big pretzel fans, but we kind of said we've got this normal pretzels. Can we make it a little different and do some sauces with it? So that's kind of where we came up with it.
Share with kids. We have a son, so we were thinking he steals all our food, so what can we hand off and then still have something for ourselves?
Well, you know you're stronger than him. You could probably fight him for the food. And I'll give a little instruction to our judges. First person from your table that wants to come on up and give this delicious food thing a try, come on up. Yeah, you guys can cheer for each other if you want. There you go. Wonderful, wonderful. Oh, we got some hugs. This feels like bribery to me. Wonderful. So how many years have you guys entered the new food competition?
I'm so glad you asked. We just purchased our concession stand this year, so we are first-time concessionaires and first-time enters.
And where is your concession located?
It's located at the farthest, which direction is this, west? entrance of the VI building on Grand.
That's wonderful. And give us, well, that we're probably going to get some close-ups of the food itself. Why don't you guys walk us through again what our judges are eating at this moment? You want to come on over? We'll actually get a close-up of the food here. There we go. So what do we see in here? We got the pretzels, and what are the different dips?
We've got the salted pretzel bites, have the sriracha ranch or the classic nacho cheese. And then we have the cinnamon sugar bites, which have just a frosting, better for kids, or a coffee icing to make it kind of a breakfast item.
Wonderful. And what is this going to be priced as?
You can get a cup of pretzel bites, either flavor, for $4, and then sauces are $1. So $5, you get pretzel bites and a sauce.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Well, I'm now definitely jealous that I'm doing this instead of eating, but yeah, all right, well, good. You guys put me a doggy bag together. That'll be wonderful. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We'll enjoy that. Now we're going to walk around here, and this is going to be the awkward part of the day, where as soon as somebody takes a bite, that's when I'm going to ask them a question. So let me just see here. I'm going to time it out. Jackie, go ahead and take a bite, and then I will ask you a question. Hi, Jackie. What's your name?
Hi, Scott.
What are you thinking of these dips?
I didn't know you could make ranch any better, but this sriracha ranch is awesome.
Did your parents never tell you to not talk with food in your mouth?
No.
Okay, good, because we just got a good interview out of that. But this area here is where all of our judges are going to have a little spotlight to themselves as they attempt to eat these delicious foods. And by attempt, I mean they will be successful. So that's going to be nice. Coming on over here. Lindsay, what do you think of these little dips?
The dips are great. What I like is that it's so little. And someone who's as small a stature as I am, it's just little things make me happy.
Wonderful. That's why she's a big Lord of the Rings fan, loves hobbits. So it's really great. And if you have small fingers, this is a wonderful, wonderful food. And if you have big fingers, this will make you feel like a giant. So that'll all work out. But all right, I think we're about wrapping up here on our pretzel bites here, which is wonderful. Wonderful. So here we are. Oh, look at this. Nope, I'm on this. Here we go. As we wrap up, let's cut to just a few minutes. Let's see how our judges are doing, how much fun they're having. Take a look at all those. Well, I think we had a successful first item. We got to do a little cleanup. So that's kind of how today will go. We're going to bring out an item. The judges' tables will send one representative to them and to this little spotted area. They'll go ahead and try the food. I will annoy them with questions, and then we'll clean up, and we'll do it all over again. Up for 10 times because we have 10 semifinalists. We are less than a month away from the 2021 Iowa State Fair. And if you're wondering who won the new food competition last year, no one did. There was also not a fair, so that happened. But we're back now with some delicious foods. So let's see how the cleanup's going. Our judges aren't so good at the cleanup. They're very good at the eating, but not so much the cleanup. But luckily, we have some wonderful help. And I'm really looking forward to the doggy bag they're going to put together for me at the end of all of this. All right. Okay, we have a question. Yes, Jackie. Are you picking up the feet right away, or do we have time to think about it? That is a great question. We need judges judging. Are they picking up are their judging forms getting picked up right away? Or are we going to wait till the end? Okay, yes, you do not have time to think about it. You're going to fill out your cards now, and someone will be around to pick up one for each individual round that we have. As our second item is coming on out, we're just about ready to hear from the vendors who created this one. Ooh, these are fancy. Oh, look at that. Wonderful. Okay, we're going to go back to this camera, my main camera. One thing that you can do while you were waiting for this next thing is you can download the Iowa State Fair app. It's a great place with tons of wonderful information that will help you get around the grounds, find these new foods, find the vendors' exact locations, and a bunch of other great information about what's going on when the fair returns, and thankfully it is returning. There were actually 63 total new foods this year, or there are 63 total new foods at the Iowa State Fair this year. Not all of them entered the new competition, but the ones that did, we boiled it down to 10 semifinalists, which are the ones that you're seeing today. And then the final 3 will be selected from the judges, and then you, the public, will get to vote on what is the best new food when you get out here to the fair in August. Another wonderful thing that you should probably know is that there's a prize pack available. If you comment on this Facebook live feed, you'll be entered to win this prize pack. And I'll give you some more details on that as we move on this afternoon. Next up, oh, hello. Hi, everybody. Just waiting for some information from our vendors. I'm going to go track them down. And eat. Come on. Yes, go eat. And the eating begins in our second item. Yeah, bring it up. See, look at this. This is why you were waving at me. What's your name?
My name's Sean.
Sean, thank you. Sean was waving at me, and I didn't know why, but it was him telling me, hey, Doofus, I'm ready to be interviewed now.
I'm the guy.
He is the guy. So tell us about your new food you got here.
So we got a chicken egg salad on Indian fry bread.
And why did you come up with this combination of flavors?
Well, we're connected with the Iowa Egg Council. We got the Cluck and Coop. We were here a couple years ago. And, in this age of everybody just wanting to get along, we didn't want to have to choose between chicken or eggs. So we said, let's just put them together. So we came up with a chicken and egg salad blend that we put in a Navajo fry bread taco. Put some shredded cabbage, some cilantro, and then I got a tomato, bacon, aioli that goes over the top of that.
A lot of those words, I don't know what they mean, but I think it equals delicious.
You heard bacon. You heard bacon.
And bacon means mm-mm. So where's where can people find this at the fairgrounds?
So we're going to be in the Midway, basically right east of the sand sculpture, kind of underneath the Ferris wheel, underneath the big main Ferris wheel in the Midway.
Wonderful. Thank you, Sean. I appreciate you entering, and good luck. Appreciate it. That's our second entry. Now I'm going to wander on back and try and catch people in the middle of eating. Have you taken a bite yet, Stacy?
It's delicious.
Yeah.
It's delicious. Love it. It's light and refreshing and pretty.
Light, refreshing, and pretty. People say the same thing about me, Stacy. Thank you. Colleen, you guys, look at you guys. You guys are not supposed to be friendly. You're supposed to be feuding right now. I don't know if you realize this. Colleen, what do you think of this?
Well, this is fantastic. I was going to throw it at Jimmy, but then I'm like, it's too good to waste, even on the competition. So.
And also, I bet you probably couldn't even hit him from this distance.
Oh, come on. we can't start the food fight yet.
Yeah.
That comes later. Stay tuned for the food fight.
Yes, that'll be happening right at the end, and that will go viral. Wonderful. Kristen Clark is back here, who has had the great pleasure of working with me before. How are you feeling about this wonderful item?
This is something I'm definitely going to be eating a lot of during the fair. Sean, you're going to have to get used to seeing my face. Such a great combination of flavors. The herbs add a ton to it. I know you're all about food, right?
I'm all about food, yep. And I will try it, but I'm on camera. I would never eat while I was on camera, Kristen. That's very rude. And then I'm calling you all rude. Max, how's it going? Are you full yet?
I remember back in the early days of the fair, when I was just a little kid, they had a chicken that would bowl. You put a quarter in, the chicken would roll a ball down, knock some pins over, and eat some food. But this is much better chicken than that chicken.
Was that a joke or a story, or what was that? Max, I'll let you contemplate your life decisions. Sabrina, it looks like you, okay, well, I guess she liked it, if I may show the empty plate, which is exactly the way I would handle it. What are your thoughts here as we engage in this chicken-egg combo?
It was delicious. I oftentimes take egg salad and mix it with chicken salad, so I really like this, and I obviously ate it all.
And I think you're wiser and funnier than Max. Well done. So we're gonna go ahead and send everybody back to their tables. We're gonna bus these tables, which I've never really understood that term, bussing. It's not the context that I really understand. But then we're just gonna move this sucker along, and we're gonna get our third item out here as quickly as we can. While we do, why don't you take some wonderful footage of this space and people enjoying talking to each other about food. Our third food item is now coming out. Judges, finish your deliberation. Send your next representative to the middle of this Elwell building. Wait, do you guys want to clap after every food item? Is that what you want to do? Okay, sorry, I'll make sure that it happens. Yeah, come on over. Come on over. Yeah, so you can stand right here in the middle. Perfect. Oh, turn the other way, though. You got it. Oh, yeah, wonderful. Okay, our third food item today is presented by
Connie Bozen and Appalicious.
And what is your name?
Felix.
Felix?
He's my grandson.
Okay, wonderful, wonderful. Tell us a little bit about this food, and then we'll get to your photo, okay?
It's called Granny D's apple pie. It's Granny for Granny Smith apple. And the crumb topping is from his great-great-grandmother, Grandma Dornaball.
Wonderful. Is this a photo of great-great-grandma?
Yes.
What do you know about great-great-grandma? Is she a pretty cool person?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Is that where you get your coolness from, you think? Who is this?
My mom.
That's your mother. Wow. And look at what you're holding there. Have you had this yet? Is it delicious?
Yes.
Thank you, Felix. Connie, so is the inspiration, tell me about the inspiration. Obviously, his great-great-grandmother, and then is it just her recipe, or do you spice it up in any way?
Well, we modified it. It's her topping, and very similar to what she did, but we modified it, of course, for the fair. So it's like a mini apple pie. And we've done Appalicious for 35 years, and I started this whole thing because I wanted a Granny Smith apple. A lot of work to get a Granny Smith apple. So, again, it's just a takeoff of what we do and what we've been doing for the many years that we've been at the Iowa State Fair.
And where can people find your stand?
We have 4 locations on the northeast corner of the Varied Industries, in the Pella Plaza by the Giant Slide, in the Triangle across from the Old Mill, and up at the Cultural Building. And so we kind of feel that, you know, all-American apple pie goes with the best state fair.
Wonderful. Thank you, Connie and Felix. Appreciate it so much. Thank you. Wonderful. Now let's go see what some of our judges are willing to share with you. Oh, hello. Introduce yourself to the people. We got a new guy on scene.
New chief meteorologist at Case.
You don't have to brag about it. You don't have to brag about it.
Bragging. But I will say, you have 3 meteorologists judging this right now. So the forecast, 100% chance of awesome. So
how is it that all meteorologists are the cheesiest people you know? How is that possible? See? Ed, defend your brethren. Why are you all so cheesy and punny?
Because, you know, we weren't just, this isn't something you do it's a calling. When you were born, You knew, your parents knew that you were going to be the Scott Sepger.
The world knew it, actually, Ed.
The world knew it. Same thing with us. We knew. Dew points, cold fronts, warm fronts. It just happens. You got to have cheese with that.
Can we talk about the food first?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, what do you think of this food?
I love it. And I just was kind of glamming for the cam over here, too. But the sauce is amazing. I mean, it kind of, you can actually, like warm cheese, it just kind of melts. Like you were talking about cheese. It's good.
Okay, I can't handle these guys anymore. Let's see if I can handle one more meteorologist and see what cheesy remark they can make. Brandon, how are you doing? Oh, it seems like you enjoyed this.
Yeah, I think, honestly, we would probably all benefit if it rained this caramel sauce. Like, if that were the forecast, because this is, like, incredible. Just, like, let it go everywhere.
I cannot handle this. Let's get some sanity back here. So we're not going to talk to Emery. Okay. We have the fair queen here, Hannah. I'm so sorry you have to share the space with those meteorologists and Emery. What do you think of this nice apple dessert?
I think it's delicious. The topping, the filling, the crust all goes together. It's light and refreshing.
Wonderful. Thank you, Hannah. Okay. I'm excited to talk to the rest of you when you come up a second time. Now, be done with this already. You don't have to eat it all, judges. Come on. No, but thank you very much. That was a wonderful one. Now go on back to your tables and do a little deliberation with your friends, maybe your family. I don't know if there's any actual family here. And we'll bust these tables and we'll move on to the next one. I'm so sorry. I have to apologize for all of those terrible jokes that were made by the weather people. I don't know. What are you going to do? When they don't have a giant green screen or blue screen behind them, they just are a little lost. All right, judges, the judge collectors are going to be coming around picking up your pieces of paper, so make sure you come up with your decisions as we bring out our fourth item, which is going to be a bacon mac dog is coming up next. While we're doing this, I'll just go ahead and show you all the teams that are here today while we get to the next one. So here we are Iowa, CW. We have iHeartRadio. We have the Des Moines Radio Group. Where's my camera? Oh, over here? You guys, you need to take this seriously. This is not supposed to be fun. We have the All-Stars. They have to play in a Major League Baseball game tonight. Thank you for the one person that laughed at that. We have our wonderful Iowa State board right here. They get the nice blue tablecloth, well selected, well done. We have Cumulus Radio right here, rocking and rolling. Where are we at? There we go. And Channel 13, WHO. I'm getting too close now. And KCCI back here in the corner. This is where they put baby. Yeah, back in the corner. Thank you for laughing at that. I think my Dirty Dancing joke got more laughs than my Major League Baseball joke. Tells you what type of crowd I have here today. Our next item is coming out. It's the Bacon Mac Dog. Yeah, come on down. Whoever wants to talk, all three. Let's go. Let's fill up this frame. Hello. I like that you guys wore the same shirt today. Well, I'll go ahead and have you guys introduce yourself.
Jason Krebs.
Jennifer LaGrange.
And Brian Krebs.
Brian? Okay. You guys are doing, look at this. I have this piece of paper. It shows it right here. But in person, it's even better. The Bacon Mac Dog. What was the inspiration for the Bacon Mac Dog?
Well, I think I'll let Brian talk.
Okay, Brian. Okay.
Well, it was actually my daughter, Callie, who works at Stockman's, came up with the idea. On her break at lunch, she would make herself a bacon mac dog. We had macaroni and cheese, and we had bacon bits, and we served hot dogs. She would put macaroni and cheese on top of her hot dog and sprinkle bacon bits. And after a while, she's like, "Dad, you ought to start selling this at the fair." And so she convinced us after a couple of years, and so we presented it this year.
How old is your daughter? She seems pretty smart.
Yeah, she's 18, so she thinks she's smart. Yeah.
She must be taking after her father. But where can people find the Bacon Mac Dog?
Yeah, it's at Stockman's Inn. We're at the southwest corner of the cattle barn. This is about our 50th year at the Iowa State Fair, and so we've been in the same spot for about 50 years. Yeah.
And how many times have you entered the new food competition?
This is our first time. We've been told we should do it, and we have kind of limited facilities as far as our kitchen, so it was a little tough for us to come up with something. But since we already had the ingredients for this, it fit in perfectly, and it's 100% beef hot dog with pork bacon bits on top, and it just fits our livestock clientele perfect.
And how much will the Bacon Mac Dog be?
It's only $6, so it's almost a value meal item. It's a great deal, so yeah, come down and try it.
Well, wonderful. Thank you so much for entering the competition, and congratulations on your first time being a semifinalist. The best of luck. Wonderful. That is the Bacon Mac Dog at Stockman's Inn, and you heard a little bit about that. So even if you're a teenager, you can come up with wonderful ideas for delicious food. Okay, wait, some of you are already back again? Back again? Yeah. Wait, is this your first time up here, Jody?
No, but there was like 3 other people that went ahead of me.
Why, you don't have to be so snotty to me. I'm trying to help you.
I'm sorry.
My heart is broken. No, it's okay. What do you think of this food?
I love it. It tastes so good. But my question is, do you eat it with your hands or with a fork?
This is good. So what do we got? Are you food or hands?
Yes.
Okay, good. Are you going with I said food or hands? I said food or hands. Yeah, you did. So fork or hands? What did you decide?
I did a combo, man. That's the way you do it.
A combination. This is good. This is resourceful. Wonderfully resourceful. What do you think of this, Andrea?
It's like the trifecta, because you have a really good hot dog. It's a very good all-beef hot dog, but it was also macaroni and cheese and bacon. You do need a fork, though.
Oh, she's more sophisticated. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. Wonderful. All right. I think you guys have had enough now. We need to move this on. You guys, you don't understand. When you're judging, you can't eat the whole thing. I know it's delicious, but you have 10 items you have to eat. Jody, you're always just making your own rules, aren't you? Smart. You're right. You're right. It's not written down. It's an unwritten rule. Wonderful. Thank you. Oh, yeah, we're supposed to clap after everyone. Everyone clap for the Bacon Mac Dog. We have peanut butter and fluff coming up next while we go ahead and clean up. Let's give ourselves a second as they collect the items. Just go ahead and send your next contestant down this non-Price is Right game to come try our next food item. It looks like you guys are getting the peanut butter and fluff. cookie dough, it looks like. Oh, boy. Yep. Oh, come on down. Oh, look, we got 2 items here. All right, what is your name and what's your entry?
Dennis Mitchell. I'm with Dipped in Chocolate, and our entry is the PB and Fluff cookie dough.
And so I see you have 2 items here. It appears as the judges are trying the chocolate dipped one.
They are. So this is the before, what it looks like, and then this is what it looks like dipped in chocolate. So when customers order our products, we fresh dip it in chocolate right there for them. So.
I see. Hence the name, Dipped in Chocolate. If you can see, it's right there on the shirt. It's even better than a name tag. Oh, come on over here. Come on over. Here, sneak onto that side of me if you would. Yeah, go on over. And what is your name?
I'm his wife, Lori Mitchell.
And I'm a friend, Marsha McGoldrick.
Well, wonderful. Thank you so much for entering this. This looks delicious. What was the inspiration for this item?
So at a New Year's Eve party a couple of years ago, I was having a conversation with Marsha's husband, Jim. We were talking about the Fluffernutter sandwiches. That was one of his childhood favorites. And just got the the wheels in motion there. We got talking and came up with the PB&M Fluff cookie dough. So the Fluffernutter was the inspiration for it.
Wonderful. And then there was this like a Friday night or Saturday night conversation where this came out of, maybe? No?
New Year's Eve party.
Okay, fair. I feel that there's maybe some influence going on there at that time. What's your favorite part of this wonderful dipped in chocolate item?
So it's hard to go wrong with peanut butter and chocolate. So we've got peanut butter, marshmallow fluff, Cocoa Krispies, and then we use our base cookie dough recipe.
Did you say Cocoa Krispies?
Cocoa Krispies, it gives that extra crunch. Yeah, a little added texture to it. Yeah.
Wonderful. I love that extra texture. But thank you so much for entering this, and good luck in this competition. Wonderful. Thank you so much. Let's see what some of our judges are looking at. I will try one. Yeah, I do want to. Can't right now. Hey, Megan, how's this going for you?
Well, so I heard there's cereal in it, so it could be for breakfast too, right?
Megan, this is the wisest thing you've ever said. And I know you've said a lot of wise things in your life, but yes, absolutely. If there are any children watching, have your parents serve this to you for breakfast. That's
Peanut butter protein.
It is all around healthy. There's nothing going wrong with it. Nothing going wrong with it. Chad, I see you're really devouring this. What was your strategy here? Because I see that the stick is just kind of going off by itself.
I almost ate the stick. Seriously.
Well, there's your next year idea for a new thing. The stick, the popsicle stick that's edible.
Very good.
What really stood out to you about this item?
I just like the combo of the chocolate and the peanut butter. It was good. Very good.
Wonderful. Well, yeah, you can't really go wrong too much for that, can you? Well,
this is the greatest day of my life. The greatest day of my life. Sorry.
Is that because you met me today? Is that why?
I mean, it's that, and it's the Cocoa Krispies. I mean, that's the real deal. That's what we call you when you're not around, though, Cocoa Crispy.
I'm fine with that. I'm a lot of fun. So this, I love that idea of the extra texture. So you were able to really pull out the texture of the Cocoa Krispies.
Listen, you have to pay attention to all parts of your fair food, not just looks, not just flavor, texture.
That's the whole thing. Exactly. Thank you so much. Okay, look, I think we hit this one pretty well. All right, head on back, deliberate with your teams, come up with your decisions, and we'll keep rocking and rolling. So we have so many judges now. One table is off here in the corner, and I don't think it's because of your personalities, but just right here, This is KCCI. Look at them. Let's not disturb them. They're doing such a wonderful job, really contemplating. Steve, I want you to know we're reading your lips right now, so don't say anything you shouldn't. Cover your mouth. If you have a glove, maybe put that up over. All right, judges, people are going to be coming around to pick up your judges' sheets now. Our next item comes out, I'm just going to show everybody at home kind of what's going on behind the scenes. And the Island Noodles with Teriyaki Chicken are coming up next. But here you can see this is kind of the prepping area. We got people helping clean up. Everybody's kind of got their own little space as we set up for the next thing. You can see prep work going on. People are very serious about this, as they should be. It's the biggest moment of their life, right? Biggest moment of their life. But this is a wonderful competition. Oh, look at this. We can go in here through it. Woo. Come on now. Here we go. Maybe ready. Okay, what we have now, our next item is Island Noodles with Teriyaki Chicken. It's at Island Noodles by Brad Jensen. Brad? Come on, Brad. Come on, let me talk to you. All right, Brad, I don't have to ask your name because I already had it on the piece of paper. Tell us about the inspiration for the Island Noodles with Teriyaki Chicken.
So this is a traditional Hawaiian dish. It's yakisoba buckwheat noodle. There's ginger, garlic, 21 vegetables, and a secret island sauce. And you can get it vegan or add the teriyaki chicken, and it's not vegan. It's delicious.
And you said there's a secret sauce. Will you go ahead and give us a detailed recipe? What's in that secret sauce?
Yeah, there's a little soy in there.
Just a little soy. That's it. That's all it is, folks. Is this how many times have you entered the new food competition here at the State Fair?
For Iowa, this is the first time. We won a competition at Wisconsin State Fair for the best food. A lot of other smaller competitions, but this will be our second State Fair.
Well, congratulations on making the semifinals. What is your favorite part of this dish? Is it I was going to say if it's the secret sauce.
The noodles and the fresh veggies. There's at least 4 fresh veggies. Some of the other ones are frozen, but there's 21 veggies in there.
And do you wear Hawaiian shirts every day of your life, Brad?
No. It's cooking and maybe on vacation.
And when you're at the new food competition here at the Iowa State Fair. Thank you so much, Brad, for entering, and good luck in the competition. Wonderful. So we're going to head on back. Oh, gosh. Ed, has Ed been video bombing me this whole time? Jeez. Ed, okay, Ed, look at this. Ed wants to be on camera. Ed, what are you thinking?
I'm very shy and inward. No, I don't like to be on. Are we alive right now? We're live?
Are we at this? No, we're at this camera.
Where are we? Okay, good. This is amazing. Okay, the special secret sauce. I would fight somebody for that. I want to know what that is.
It's got soy in it.
I would eat gravel with this sauce on top of it. It is so good. But everything's great. I like it.
And that's your next fair food for next year.
Gravel on a stick.
Gravel with secret sauce on it. Sabrina, you're choosing to use the chopsticks. This is very, very advanced. How's that going?
Quite swimmingly, actually. I would consider myself a rather skilled chopsticks user.
Well,
And it's also slowing me down because the last time you came over here, I had already eaten everything, so.
I've noticed I'm going to like every table, and that's happening just about every time. People are devouring it. Well,
This is delicious.
wonderful. I do, but I'm eating right now. I mean, I'm not eating. Oh, that was a Freudian slip, wasn't it? I am not eating. I am hosting. I can't eat right now. Wonderful. Oh, coming around here. We haven't talked to you. Look, it was perfect timing. She had just taken a full bite. Deb, what do you think? Look.
I took a full bowl.
See, look, everybody's doing it. Everybody's eating all the food.
It is so good. So good.
And this is, it's a really good item. It seems like it's a little different than everything else than we've had.
And with all the vegetables, you can consider it healthy on the fairgrounds. So there you go.
Deb has got it all figured out. She's got it all figured out. That's wonderful. Okay, Max, you don't have to eat it all. Man, you guys are gonna be so full. Head on back to your tables and start to, you could take it with you. It'll be fine tomorrow, or for supper tonight.
I'll take so much.
We're just gonna do our quick cleanup again, and we're really moving at a nice pace here. We have Tennessee Twinkies coming up next. And just as a reminder, you can go to the Iowa State Fair webpage for a bunch of information. Also, go ahead and download the app. And also comment on this Facebook Live to get into a competition where you can win a prize pack. And you're probably wondering, what's in that prize pack? I'm going to tell you. As we bring out the Tennessee Twinkie, the prize pack that you can win by just commenting on this Facebook video, and you can't spam it, by the way, so it's just one entry per person, but it is a prize pack with 4 admission tickets, 1 parking pass, which you know is nice, $100 in food tickets, and that's all in the prize pack. And to enter win, you just make sure you leave a comment during the stream, and we'll select one after the stream is over. Oh, here we go. Look at this. Come on. You know what? Let's change sides. I should have done this side the whole time because I put my earpiece on this side, so now everybody's just been seeing it the whole time. But I should have just done this. That's just an amateur move on my fault. What is your name?
Matthew Hall.
Matthew. All right. What do we got here? Tennessee Twinkies. What is this?
This is a labor of love. What I've done is I've cored a jalapeno, and inside I've taken our smoked chicken with our 3 cheese pepper blend and stuffed it, and then wrapped it in bacon, and then over the top we have our whiskey-infused barbecue sauce.
That's a lot going on. How did you put that all together? Like, when did your mind be like, oh, this is what I should do?
It was halfway through COVID when I was not really doing much. We do a similar item at the Kansas State Fair with stuffed cucumbers. I was like, well, how can I make a jalapeno better? I was like, let's stuff it and wrap it in bacon and smoke it. So, yeah.
Wonderful. And where can people buy these?
Well, they're being served at Chicken City, and we're up on the corner of the Susan Knapp Amphitheater.
And how much are they?
You get 3 to an order for $12.
Very nice, very nice. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Good luck in the competition. Go see you soon. We're really flying now, folks. We got some jalapenos. Let's see if anybody is going to think this is too spicy. Kurt, come on. What do you got here?
You know, I was a little worried the last dish we had broccoli and other vegetables in it. Jalapeno is the only vegetable that should be served at the fair, and this is delicious. This jalapeno reminds me of another jalapeno. You put a quarter in, and the jalapeno would kick a ball, and this is a lot better than that jalapeno. Oh, that was Max's story. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah, Max. You never take your lead from Max, Kurt. You should know this. You should know this. All right, Jeff. Jeff, we caught Jeff after he's already devoured this. We'll go ahead and take a drink of water. What is the spice level on this, Jeff?
Okay, I'm a real wimp when it comes to spice, and that was clearing my sinuses. So that was good. So here's the thing. I would advise on the fairground that you do buy this, but you also have the bottle of water ready to go. Woo!
Wonderful. Sabrina, are you okay? Are you okay? So we just have to check in now. If we do, you need to go to urgent care. Are you all right?
Khalil is unwell. He's not really a spicy food kind of guy, so I had to tag him out.
Oh. We gotta go check in on this. Okay. We're gonna sit down. I feel like this is Joe Rogan talking to Conor McGregor. You tapped out?
I did. Like, I'm sweating. I'm perspiring right now. It was spicy.
From the jalapeno. That's why you're sweating. Okay.
It was sweet, kind of, but it was spicy.
And you're just not a big fan.
I'm not a spicy fan. I thought it was a Twinkie.
Oh, you thought it was a Twinkie. Well, it's a Tennessee Twinkie. That's what.
I was like, Tennessee Twinkie. I was like, oh, perfect, sweet. That's me, but it's spicy.
Well, you have embarrassed your family, but it's okay. Don't worry. Thanks for tagging out, though. Wonderful. You are such a good teammate, Sabrina. Wonderful. Yeah, no. Oh, don't worry. I threw him under the bus again when I got over there. It's totally fine. Wonderful. Go ahead and wrap up and head on back to your tables. That was a wonderful moment. And we're doing some cleanup now, and we're going to bring out our next item. We'll be right back. There you go.
Oh my God. Jeez Louise. No, I'm still on you. What happens next? What happens next? When that comes back, like later, it's gonna hurt.
How's it going, Gary?
You sign one of your
You want to talk now? We got time.
Are you choking? Do the side of
All right, while we wait for our transition to some poutine that's coming out, thought we'd bring the Grand Poobah back out here. Gary, Gary, how do you think this event's going so far?
Well, this is just fantastic. Everything is so delicious. I don't know how the judges are going to figure out how to score it. I just say 10, 10, 10, everything. It's just going very well. And that last one put the red on top of my head, I can tell you.
You get the spice going on that for you?
It was spicy, but very good, very well put together.
Really balanced is what people are saying. That's wonderful. Gary, this is the fourth time we've done the new foods here. How has the event gone overall over those 4 years?
Well, I think it's evolved over time, and I think it's just going very, very well. You're keeping it on the move and exciting and fun, and giving people kind of a backstage tour was wonderful because we've not done that before. All of our Facebook friends watching now know all the moving parts that are going into making this thing happen.
Yeah, and everybody back there is trying to keep it all together, but this is definitely a stressful situation, prepping these, because one of the things that the judges are judging appearance, so they're definitely back there working hard, and when their time is over, a little bit of relief. Gary, thank you so much for having me.
Thank you.
Wonderful. We have Duke's Quebec-style poutine. Come on down. What? You're back already? Send somebody on from your team. Oh, whoa. Are you ready? You want to talk? Let's go. Okay. Well, I thought I was going to have the best beard here. Turns out I do not. And
Squeeze harder.
What is your name?
My name is Matt Rebar.
Matt? Okay. Tell me about that. I love poutine. I absolutely love it. It makes me think, even though we didn't call it poutine back in Carroll County where I grew up, we had something very similar. What was the inspiration for this?
So we have Duke's Quebec style poutine. So this is close as to the original poutine as possible. Poutine originated in the 50s up in Canada. So it's been around since the 1950s. What we did is about 10 years ago, my wife and I took a road trip to Quebec and tried poutine at all the different restaurants to claim to have the original or the best poutine around. So we had a lot of poutine. I think I gained 10 pounds in a week. But we figured out what makes true Quebec-style poutine, and that's what we've brought here to Iowa.
All right, well, that's a great lead-up. Tell us what does make the best poutine.
Fresh-cut French fries, white cheddar cheese curds, fresh, not battered or deep-fried, fresh white cheddar cheese curds, and then we use a turkey gravy.
Turkey gravy. So when you were experimenting, I assume you did a bunch of experimenting with the different types of gravy. What makes turkey the best?
So originally, Quebec style is with a poultry sauce. So we actually have several different kinds of gravy combined to make this Duke's Quebec style sauce.
And where can people get this? Because this looks absolutely delicious. Something you want to eat before you eat something sweet, just to put that nice layer in your belly. And so where can people find this?
We have a brand new trailer. It's right on the Grand Avenue outside the VI building, directly across the street from the brand new Cookie building.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for bringing this, and good luck in the competition. Wonderful. So now let's check in with our judges and see what's going on. Stacy, you're right behind me. That is good. Tell me all the flavors you're experiencing at this moment.
It's almost like Thanksgiving dinner on a French fry, which really, what's better than that?
Yeah, the Canadians might have it right. If Thanksgiving dinner was just what we have, but on a French fry, it's not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. Have you had poutine before, or is this your first time?
My first time.
And not your last. Absolutely. Thank you, Stacy. Megan, how's it going?
Well, hey, happy National Friday.
Oh, it's National Friday. Don't you think National Friday should be on a Friday, though?
No, every time I say it today, I'm like, oh, it's not Friday.
But yeah, it looks like there's a little pepper and stuff in there.
Yeah, and I agree with Stacy. It does taste like Thanksgiving dinner. You're right, with the turkey gravy. Yeah, very good.
Everyone got real quiet while you were talking, Megan. They're really paying attention to what you were saying. Oh, coming back here to Curtis. Curtis, I appreciate a man who just eats it with his fingers. That's how I would do it. Tell us what you're thinking here.
The gravy is really good. The curds are great. And how can you beat fresh cut French fries?
I don't think you can. Thank you very much. Okay. We're going to send you all back and go ahead and deliberate with your friends. And then we will move on to the next food item. Oh, he didn't have to tap out this time. That's really good. And as we clean up, just as a reminder, the fair this year is August 12th through the 22nd. People think it's 10 days, but it's actually 11.
They're putting these together so they won't melt. So you say a little bit more. But that gentleman right there burnt himself making it today, but he's still sharp.
Next up is going to be the Atomic Strawberry Shortcake. Well, yes, there's some melting items in it, so we're putting that together right now so it's as fresh as it can be. Look, one of the great things about being on a microphone is that you can just command people to clap at any moment. Watch this. Can I get a round of applause for all the entries so far? And for all the entries still to come. We're getting pretty close there. See, look, they're just sheep. I just make them do whatever I want. Wonderful. You know what? Why don't we go backstage again? Let's see how this preparation's going. You want to follow on me? We're going to go take a look. Hello, Molly. Here we are. Moving along. We can see they're prepping it right now. And this one's a little more delicate because there's the whole frozen aspect to it. So getting out there nice and fresh. You can tell many of our entries are, they're done. So now they can relax a little bit and enjoy some of the food themselves. And I like these curtains because you can get anywhere at any time.
We try to be ready.
One of the bites, the camera got me like taking a huge bite or something. So as we're just filling time here, just remember, you get that Iowa State Fair app. That's going to be wonderful. Download that onto your phone. And the way this is all going to work, we're taking these 10 semifinalists today, and we're going to be moving to 3 finalists. That's what these judges are figuring out. And then those 3 finalists, while you're here at the Iowa State Fair, you will be able to vote on what item you think is the best. And you'll be able to do that at iowastatefair.org or on the app. So again, coming around for the app. And don't forget, that if you comment right now, you can enter to win that prize pack. All right. I just feel so bad for KCCI. You guys are just over here. Steve? How full are you right now?
I'm pretty full. I could purge.
That's not allowed. That's how you get disqualified. I learned that from Joey Chestnut. Yes.
Oh, so this is also like not just a quality but a quantity competition as well?
I'm much like Michael Jordan. I just create these sort of competitions in my head that aren't real, and this might be one of them. This is really about the judging, but I expect that if you eat the most, you also win.
Okay, so you're kind of turning me into your John Starks.
Wow, that was a real 90s reference there that very few people probably even get at this point. How are you adjusting to being a chief meteorologist at this point?
It's great. Even though, is there tryptophan in that poutine?
Just in the gravy.
In the gravy. Yeah, so, but I'm adjusting. I was in Wisconsin, right?
Oh, you guys can have some poutine up there.
Absolutely. Yeah. And cheese curds.
And yeah, plenty of those. And a fair. But not as good as this fair. Well, that's the first thing you need to learn. All right, come on out to the tables. Look at this. Everybody's responsible except for Iowa 23, WHO, and KCCI. Jeez. Oh, no, it was just Jackie talking to somebody. So what do we have here? We got the... Oh, come on over. Oh, you know what? Let's go over here. Let's just switch it up. All right. This is the Atomic Strawberry Shortcake. It's written right there for me, and I still screwed it up. So I'm going to let these smart ladies tell me about it instead. What is your guys' names?
My name's Karen.
And I'm Shannon.
Karen and Shannon. Whoa, what's going on here?
Okay, so we've got our homemade biscuit, we've got our fresh strawberries, whipped cream, and our self-served ice cream, which is a soft-served ice cream. And it's just an explosion of a strawberry shortcake. Okay, so a strawberry shortcake is like my kryptonite. So right now I'm becoming weaker by this thing because I love them so much. What was the inspiration for this? Well, we sell a strawberry shortcake at our booth right now. So this is just amplifying that and making it a bigger and better version of that because people love strawberry shortcake. So just a little bit more helps.
Yeah, wonderful. And what is this going to be priced at?
$9.95.
Ooh, oh, that's worth. That would be, especially on a nice hot day, that's going to go down really, really well. Well, thank you so much for bringing it to the fair, and good luck in the competition. I'm definitely going to eat that. That biscuit in the bottom, I really, really, really want right now. But we're going to go back here. We're going to check out. Oh, no, I was trying to get him right in the middle of that bite.
I still took it anyway. Yeah. I have no manners, so.
That's good. Well, you're fitting in well. How is it going?
That's great. It's good. Yeah.
I'm getting very jealous of you guys. Ed, I'm not talking to you this time. Great. Hey,
You know, I was giving you all guys a hard time about not eating too much. Well, I want you to know this is the penultimate one, so we only have one more. So if you still have room, throw it down. Throw it down. Colleen.
It's good. Scott, this is a real biscuit.
Oh, wait, I forgot to put the microphone up to you so your joke could be heard, if that's what you want to call it.
It's just grab them in the biscuits.
You guys, somebody's going to have to translate this for me because I don't understand. Are you okay? All right.
I'm in a real food zone here.
Food zone, and maybe a ice cream headache can explain all of this. Thank you, Colleen. Going back here to CW. What do you think of this strawberry shortcake? This takes you back, doesn't it?
Oh, absolutely. This just tastes like more.
See, now that's a good line. That's a good line right here. Oh, wow, they're kicking us all out already. Well, you're still holding out for this. How's this going?
I'm getting very, very, very full.
Well, you only have one item left. I know you can survive. Wonderful. All right, head on back. Head on back. And the peanut butter squealer is coming out.
More to go. I know, it's Emery.
It's kind of ironic that the last one is called the Squealer. It's going to be like,
Squealer as it goes down.
Right? And you're like, oh. Yep.
You should have weighed yourself before and after.
I actually did weigh this. Hey, world, no.
While we're getting this one set up, I just want to bring on Mindy. She's the Director of Marketing / Madness here at the Iowa State Fair. How is this event going so far from your perspective?
Great. I've watched behind the curtain, in front of the curtain. They're both chaos, but they're so awesome. It's kind of like the fair, but not the fair, and we are so excited. 29 days. I have a little bit of, heart palpitations when I think 29 days, but this is going to be so fun.
It absolutely will. So 29 days, that means in 40 days this will be over, and then you can breathe a sigh of relief. And have you been able, I know you're working, because I'm also doing the same thing. I haven't had one taste of anything. Have you tasted anything yet, Mindy?
I have just smelled them, and I have looked at them. I'm in the same boat that you are. I'm very jealous. So I'm kind of picking out my favorites, and there's a table back there that you and I can try when we're done.
Okay, wonderful. Well, as long as we're in the same boat with all 10 items when we leave here, I think that'll be a win for us. Thank you, Mindy, so much. Thanks for putting this together.
Absolutely. Thank you, everyone, for being here. And we're so appreciative of everyone on the live stream, but also our media friends. We love all of you, and we're so happy you're here today.
Wonderful. Thank you, Mindy. And don't forget, we have our last item coming up, but if you comment on this Facebook live stream, you get entered to win that prize pack. That is got a parking pass and $100 in food tickets and 4 tickets to the fair. Oh, wonderful. Okay, so we've sent everybody out. We are, I think, about ready to have this happen. In the meantime, this is our 10th and final semifinalist. Just as a reminder, the fair is starting soon, August 12th through the 22nd. And I want to say, they can't hear me right now, but I just want to say thanks to all the judges and the vendors before we get wrapped up here. They've really done a nice job today. So we're going to move on through here and see what's going on.
So our final item today is the peanut butter squealer, and we have Chris Taylor here.
Well, I'm his younger, better-looking son. He wanted to stay out back. My name's Spencer.
I knew it. I knew it the first time that I decided to read somebody's name off of a piece of paper, it wouldn't be them. And that's exactly what happened. Spencer Taylor, tell us about the peanut butter squealer.
Well, we are Iowa boys, born and raised, so we decided you got waffles, you got syrup, get a breakfast sausage in there, a thick-cut smoked piece of bacon cut up, top it with a little peanut butter, and then top it again with maple syrup.
Wow, that is a lot of flavors. Where did this idea, I almost called it cockamamie, but it's, I should say delicious instead. How did this delicious idea come up?
Well, I'm embarrassed to say this. My wife always eats her waffles with peanut butter and syrup, and for the last 3 or 4 years, she had been telling me, you should try to add peanut butter and maybe bacon, because we had the breakfast sausage before. So after, like any guy, after 4 years of her telling me, I thought, that's a good idea, we should do that.
Isn't that how it always works? Listen to your wives the first time they tell you something. That's the key to happiness. When you bite into this, what's the flavor that stands out most to you?
Probably the hickory smoked bacon, but then, I don't know, the syrup and the peanut butter, the sweetness of the syrup, it just kind of ties it all together.
All right, well, Spencer, thank you so much. Tell Chris I said hello. I was looking forward to meeting him, but then I had to meet you instead, and I'm okay with that. All right, thanks, Spencer. Good luck. All right, let's head back and see what our judges say. Steve Carlin. All right.
That's really interesting.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And I didn't know chicken came like that.
It can come however, I mean, they're masters here.
I mean, yeah, I know, poor chicken.
And this is the last thing you need to eat. How is your fullness level?
I am tip-top.
Yeah. Yeah, I noticed you're already a little slower than when I talked to you 5 minutes ago, and so we're just gonna let you go, and you can go home and take a nap. All right. Jody, coming back to you. You've had great commentary so far. How are you feeling?
I'm a little in a stupor. Like, I kind of feel like, a lot of food, and a lot of like random food in my belly right now. But it's been fun. It's been fun.
It doesn't quite come out in the order in which you would normally eat it.
No. Yeah, it's different.
It's a challenge. We've all grown today. Thank you, Jody. Thank you so much. Emery, have I ever talked to you? Okay, good. How's it going here at Laser? Yeah. Oh, wow. You're downing this.
Starting to sweat. Meat sweats are in. The meat coma is about to come in, knock me out. I might need a ride home.
Well, hopefully somebody from your team will be able to take you home tonight, as they say in the song. Wonderful. Thank you for being here. Oh, coming over, last man standing.
That's right.
Danger, how is it going?
Man, it's been fantastic. And I tell you finish with this. It's like a carnival ride for your taste buds. You go from the peanut butter into the waffle, into the bacon. I'll tell you, it's been a great day. The food's been fantastic. The service was phenomenal. So I'll leave my tip at the table, and it's been great.
You just made me look foolish. You should have been hosting the whole time. That was well said. Well said. Let's hear it for Danger. That was really good. Emery, okay. Emery and I, we have a thing. We don't like each other. So we pretend like we don't want to talk. Emery, how's it been going so far?
I'm full. I'm at least 102% full.
That's impossible. That's why I don't like Emery, everybody. Thanks, Emery. Wonderful. That is all 10 items so far. This is going really wonderful. We're going to take a moment and just tabulate, and then we'll be right back with you for announcing our 3 finalists that you will get a vote for at the Iowa State Fair by going to the Iowa State Fair website or getting the app, which you just downloaded on your phone right now. We'll be back in just a moment.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, as we're tabulating, just want to talk about the Iowa State Fair Board, which is absolutely vital to making our state fair happen. I'm here with Tenny, the president, Madam President, as we like to call her. How is this event going for you so far?
It's incredibly wonderful. We love to bring in everybody. We are very thankful for our vendors who have gone above and beyond with their creativity, and the taste is amazing. I'm stuffed. But that's a good sign, right?
I mean, the jalapenos seemed like they were happy that they were stuffed, so if the rest of us are, we should be just fine. What does the Iowa State, for the people watching, what does the board do?
We are the decision makers, but actually all the hard work is done by the staff here at the Iowa State Fair Board and our CEO, Gary Slater. So we get to make the decisions at the big table, but it's the staff that actually implements all those decisions we make and do all the hard work and show up every day.
Well, wonderful. If you don't mind, would you kind of introduce us to some of the members of the board?
I would love to.
Yeah, come on over. Here, I'll just give you the mic.
Okay. Well, I'm Tenny Carlson, and I serve on the North Central District with Alan Brown, who's back in Franklin County serving on his fair, which started yesterday. And then I have Darwin Gaudian. He hails from Northwest Iowa, O'Brien County and Primgar. Curtis Clays, and he's from our southeast, sorry. I told you I didn't know him all, just kidding. Curtis Clays, and he serves on that district. Andrea Nelson, we're very lucky to have Andrea, for those Cyclone fans out there. She is our representative for President Winterstein on the Iowa State Cyclone Extension. So we're happy to have Andrea. This is Deb Zumba, and she serves from Coggan, Iowa, and we're happy to have her as well. She's very artsy and craftsy, and we like to have her. Now we have another new female who just joined us from the South Central District, Jo Reynolds. She came aboard actually just in February, so we're happy to have another female on the board. Gary Van Armen, this guy, you should probably stay as far away from him as you can. He serves from the Southwest District, and he's a longtime great board asset that we have as well. Then we're getting down to some more sketch over here. This is C.W. Thomas. He also serves on the Southwest District, so we're happy to have him as well. And the biggest troublemaker of all right here is Randy Brown, and he serves from the South Central District as well, and he's definitely our biggest troublemaker. So, see? Told you.
Oh. Well, thank you so much, and thank you to the board for everything you guys do, and thanks for being here.
We're all fair crazy.
We are. We're all fair crazy. We're happy to have it back. Of course, we didn't have it in 2020. We're really excited for the return. And very soon we will have the return of a new fair food winner, which, of course, we didn't have last year. So this will be the first one we've had in 2 fairs, if you will. Well, since 2019 is probably the most effective way to say it. So we're getting very close. I'm being told we're very close for the tabulatures, and we'll be back with you in just a second. Enjoy continuing to look at these beautiful celebrities as they discuss amongst themselves, and you can see who's friends with actually who. Okay, well, look at this. These are all 10 of our semifinalists. 3 of these will be going on to the finals, where you can all vote for them on the website and downloading the app, as I've already said, and you're probably sick of me saying. But that's true. That's what will happen. So these are the 10 items that our judges have judged today, and they're all very full at this point. And I, since I have not eaten for a while, am now very, very hungry. But as we just a few minutes away from the tablet, I'm going to say tablatures. I think that's the word. And just want to go around and highlight our judges' tables one more time and say thank you to them as they go. We have KCCI right here. WHO, you guys know. Here's Cumulus Radio, rock and roll. We just met every single person on the Iowa State Fair board. And then we have the long walk all the way over to the All-Stars. Where is Otani at? Is Otani here? He is not. Okay, but these are our All-Stars here. And we have the Des Moines Radio Group. Oh, my goodness. They're just insufferable, aren't they, folks? iHeartRadio. And, oh, my goodness, Max. Turn that into a GIF. Will someone turn that into a GIF? We're stalling now. We're stalling now. Oh, look, they're here. We are Iowa, CW. Iowa 23. That's a lot of words. Local 5 News. That's right. Wow, thank you. Thank you so much. But yeah, you know what? Now I want to hear everybody. We've clapped for a lot of people. We have not clapped for the judges. Now I want the judges to clap for the judges, for the people at home. Let's hear it up for yourselves. Wonderful. Okay, we are getting very, very close. We're just about a minute away or so before we get our final tally of who are our 3 finalists. All right, the moment of truth. We're going to bring Gary back out here. Come on, Gary. Before we do any of this, let's just hear it up for all of our vendors, everybody. Thank you so much. Wonderful.
They worked really hard this afternoon, not near as hard as they're going to work during the fair, but we thank them for helping make this possible. It is because of them that we can do what we're doing today, and then invite all those people that are watching and listening, and we'll see the repeats of this all week long and come back to the Iowa State Fair. Let's also thank our judges one more time. Yes. Our judges I'm sure that all of you being the celebrities that you are, you get a lot of duties. And sometimes there are better duties and sometimes not so good duties. What do you think of this duty? Yeah. You guys will come back and help us again? All right, well, very good. Well, the moment of truth, what I'm going to do is announce the top three in no particular order. And of the 10, I will have in the envelope the top 3. Now, once those top 3 are announced, we're going to go into the fair, and from August 12th, which is the first day of the fair, through Monday, August the 16th, we will be judging these, and you at home, all you coming to the Iowa State Fair, you can vote on your favorite of these top 3 that I'm going to read in just a minute through Monday, August the 16th on our website at www.iowastatefair.org. So, the moment of truth, the envelope, compiled by our CPAs and accountants backstage, Molly and Gunner and Associates.
Hold that for you.
Are you ready, Scott?
Yes, and remember, I haven't had any of these yet, and I'm going to have them all.
All right. The first one in no particular order, chicken egg salad with Indian fry bread.
Yeah, good job. Come on.
Come
on
forward.
down.
Come forward.
Yeah, come on, sit here. Sit here, stand here if you would.
The next one, peanut butter fluff.
Peanut butter fluff, come on up.
And the third and final finalist is Island Noodles.
Island Noodles. Wonderful. Thank you very much. Come on over. Still in. Guys, come on. Take your moment. Take your moment. Wonderful. This is great. Great news. Thank you, Gary, so much. Yes, and thank you to everybody that participated. Really, thank you so much. This is great. I'm looking forward to having them all. And that's our 3 finalists. You'll be able to vote when you come to the fair, and that's less than a month now. You go to the Iowa State website, find out all the information, get that app, and we still have a little bit left of time on the stream, so go ahead and comment and enter your name in to win the prize pack. Finally, let's hear it up for our judges, our vendors, our winners, and they're all winners. I mean, honestly, the judges are the biggest winners today because they're very full and satisfied at this moment. And thank you to the Fair Board. Thank you to everybody. Thank you to everybody that's working behind the cameras. This has been a real thing, and so much fun, so much fun. All right, we'll see you at the State Fair coming up August 12th through the 22nd. Thank you so much. We'll see you soon.